The heiress of a wealthy family ended up in the slums. After 18 years she finally returned to her real home. But the first thing she did was not reunite with her family. Instead she put the fake heiress Shok in her place, telling her that everything she had now should have belonged to her all along. Just then Aunt Jawahar barged into Rashid's house, and shamelessly claimed she had been invited. She quickly shifted the topic to Amor, saying that if they gave her 200,000, they could take Amor back home. After all, their family was loaded. The moment she said that, the dinner table erupted. The old man was furious, pointing at her and lashing out. Amor and Nara sat there feeling deeply uncomfortable, completely embarrassed. But the one who truly blew up the whole situation was the old man. He did not even bother wasting words on someone like Jawahar. He went around her and aimed straight at Nara, who had stayed silent. He pulled an earring out of his pocket, and asked why this earring that belonged to Lana had ended up in his son's wallet. It turned out the earring had fallen in Rashid's car earlier. The old man had long seen Rashid staring at it in a daze, so he casually took it away. And now he used it to stir up trouble. A married man keeping another woman's earring in his wallet. The meaning could not have been clearer. Nara's face turned pale, but no one believed her at all. The daughters watched Nara being humiliated in public, and the faith in their hearts completely collapsed. This family reunion dinner ultimately became a public humiliation of the poor and their dignity. After returning home, Amor completely broke down. She shouted at the aunt who wanted to sell her and the foster mother who had brought her shame. After 18 long years, the truth could no longer stay hidden. The real heiress who had suffered for so long finally escaped that miserable life and returned to this grand and wealthy home. Everyone thought this delayed reunion would be warm and touching, and that the family would finally let go of the past. But no one understood that 18 years of living under someone else's roof and swallowing endless pain had already wounded her beyond repair. The first thing she did after returning was not hug them and cry, nor was it a warm walk down memory lane. Instead, she laid everything out and confronted them directly. Right after that, Rashid completely turned against him and told the old man to get out of the house. This seemingly pitiful old man had actually been causing trouble behind everyone's back, trying to break up his son's family, spreading rumors in front of the children, and even quietly taking Nara's earring. Rashid knew exactly what kind of man his father really was. If he did not make him leave, this family would fall apart sooner or later. But just as father and son were facing off, Farah appeared, and threw the whole situation into chaos. As his wife, she did not help her husband. Instead, she took the old man's side. Then she brought Amor over to live with them. Farah's tactic was simple. She used money to win her over. The newest phone and iPad. A closet full of beautiful clothes. These were things Nara could never give her. Once the sweet temptation appeared, Amor's heart quickly began to shift. She started to see Farah as her only mother without the slightest guilt. Farah also seized the chance to fill her head with Nara's supposed wrongdoings, claiming that Nara only got close to them to destroy her family. When Nara realized Amor was gone, and called her phone, the one who answered was Farah. Nara was frantic. She was just an ordinary mother, unable to give her daughter a life of luxury. But her love for her daughter was real. Yet in the face of material temptation, that love seemed so weak and powerless. With no other choice, Nara went straight to Farah's door, and stopped the daughter she had been longing to see. But what she received was the cruelest rejection. Nara cried out that she was her mother, and that she could not live without her. But Amor looked coldly at her own birth mother. "My mother is Farah." Those words from her daughter destroyed the last bit of hope Nara had left. She could only watch helplessly as Farah took her child away. Farah had just brought Amor inside. When she looked up and saw Shok standing there, Shok's questions and tears left Farah's lives on the verge of falling apart.